Okay, Shalom. We're going to go into 2nd Esdras 15th chapter. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people. Who's the Most High's people? The children of Israel. The 12 tribes of Israel. How do you prove it? Exodus 3 and 10. He said, speak in the ears of my people. Who's his people? Come now, therefore, and I will send thee unto Pharaoh, that thou mayest bring forth my people. Who's the Most High's people? The children of Israel out of Egypt, because all 12 tribes were in Egyptian captivity. So he's saying, behold, 2nd Esdras 15. You hold here, we're going to look at 2nd Esdras 15 chapter. Say, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people, the 12 tribes of Israel. The words of prophecy, something that's going to happen in the future, which I will put in thy mouth, said the Most High, and cause them to be written in paper. That's why we have it here to read, because it's written in paper. But they are faithful and true. These words that we're reading from the Most High to the angel Uriel to Ezra. Fear not the imagination against thee. Hear that? Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. So all you that don't have faith in the Most High, what am I mean, all I know is Spirit just said, have faith in the Most High. Verse 4. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. All you that don't believe in the Most High, you're going to die in your unfaithfulness. Not believing in him. Behold, said the Most High, and he the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And Jacob is the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. He said, behold, said the Most High. This is future prophecy during the time of Ezra. Listen. He said, I will bring plagues upon the world. Not just one place. He said the whole world. Isn't this plague on the whole world? It's on the whole world. The sword? Oh yeah. People getting killed. Modern day sword is the gun. Famine. Y'all better store up some food before 2 months from now. They're already telling you. Well, y'all probably don't know, but a lot of you should know. If you don't, you know now, because I just told you. Food prices are going to go up sky high. Famine, he already said it's going to happen. Death, I've seen more deaths this year than ever. And destruction. See, the building just came down. You got wars everywhere. And you got destruction against people that do not want to do right with the Most High. Some has happened, some is to come. It's coming. Well, I tell you, got to change. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth. Hear that? Wickedness. What's wicked? Doing opposite of what we just read about and keeping the Most High's laws and commandments. It says, for wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth. I mean, and people are accepting it like it's nothing. The things that are contrary to the Most High's laws, statutes, commandments. All the wickedness. It say, for wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth. And their hurtful works are fulfilled. You know? That's why you're going to bring it in, because their hurtful works are fulfilled. That's why he said, hey, We're going to be in this condition till the Gentiles' time be fulfilled. And it tells you in Job 9:24, for the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof, if not, where and who is he? So this time is almost fulfilled. That's why I tell you in Revelation 12:12, I go there all the time to say, the devil know he got to have a short time, so he coming down with much wrath. Because their wickedness, their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore said the Most High, hear this, world, I will hold my tongue no more. See, I ain't being quiet no more as touching their wickedness. Starting with Israel too. First and foremost. According to your wickedness. He say, he ain't being quiet no more. I see you. Which they profanely commit. You hear that? Profanely commit. Shoot, the Most High called Esau profane. That's why I say, go right along with what I'm telling y'all. You call yourself Israelite, but you acting like the profane Esau. As it says in the scripture. Let me get it so y'all don't think I'm just talking about somebody. What's the difference? If you acting like a heathen, you a heathen. What's the difference? It says, Hebrews 12:16, lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. See? So, you can look at it how you want to. 2 Esdras 6:9 says, for Esau is the end of the world. And his wickedness is in this world. Whose world is it? It's his world. He the superpower of the earth at this time. That's why it's saying. Most High said, verse 8, I will hold my tongue no more. I ain't going to be quiet no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. You hear that? Profane, that profane person that's Esau, and all of you Israelites that's profane too. 2/3 of our people not going to make it. Doing unlawful acts against the Most High. Neither will I suffer them in those things. You know what he said? You're going to continue to do the same thing. You're going to make it so you ain't going to be able to. The Most High is so powerful. Man, I've seen him show up so many times and bring his word, as he said. That's why I fear him. And I cry out for our people because some people don't fear the Most High. He said, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. The sins that people are doing. They say he ain't hold his tongue no more. He gonna get you. In which they wickedly exercise themselves, behold, the innocent and the righteous blood crieth unto me. You hear that? The innocent and the righteous blood crieth unto him. And our wicked enemies that's just killing us, fulfilling Zechariah 11:5, whose enemies slay them and hold themselves not guilty. Talking to them too. We've seen it over and over again, haven't we? Prophecy. Most High said, and the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me. All the way from Abel's blood. Cain killing Abel. All the way from back then to now. And Israel killed the prophets. Who you think killed the prophets? We did. The innocent and righteous blood crieth unto the Most High. And the souls of the just complain continually. You know that? They complain to the Most High continually. Most High, when you going to avenge our blood? When you go out there and avenge us on these wicked people? Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. Our captives, our oppressors' lands. Egypt means captivity, slavery, and bondage. America is Egypt. Let's read it. Spiritual Egypt. Revelation 11 and 8. And the dead bodies, talk about dead bodies, that we just talked about, shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom, because you got all kind of, you got men with men, women with women, men turning themselves into women, women turning themselves into men, and that's, these things are being accepted. It's like everyday life now. It's okay. It's not okay with the Most High, and you're gonna find out if it's okay or not. You know, all you those that's doing it and those that's also joining to them. When you read Romans 1, 26 down, or 25 down, 32 tells you, hey, those joining to them, that's you. It's okay with you. So you deserve the same thing too as they get. That's said the Most High. Listen, this Sodom, America, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt. Hear that? This spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, America, where also our Mashiach Yahushua was crucified. You can't deny it. How come I can buy a picture here in America? How come I can buy this? Where is this at? Right here in America. Nowhere in America. Everybody else, they have a Mashiach Yahushua. Most of the other places he's a brother. But here, he's crucified. You just seen him being crucified right here. I just showed it to you. Listen. 2 Corinthians 15 and 11. Let's read verse 10 again. Behold, my people, who are the 12 tribes of Israel, we established that, Exodus 3:10, is led as a flock to the slaughter. We led as a flock to the slaughter. And they're going to be gathering a whole lot of people up and slaughter them. They got guillotines, they got the ovens, they got everything ready. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. Right here in America. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt, smite America, kill America with plagues. Hear that? They're coming, y'all. He said, I'm going to kill America. I'm going to kill Egypt with plagues. Now, you know it ain't talk about Egypt over there in Africa. As before. Hear that? As before. And will destroy all the land thereof. If you're living in America, you are living in the lake of fire. This baby gonna burn forever and ever and ever. Ain't nobody ever gonna live here. When the judgment come, oh yeah. And you're gonna destroy the land thereof, he's saying. Egypt shall mourn, America gonna mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague. Y'all better not play with the Most High. You better understand what he's saying. You better learn to fear. Egypt shall mourn, America shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. You hear that? The Most High bringing these plagues upon the whole world, he said. But Egypt, he's talking about now. This modern day Egypt. Most High said in Deuteronomy 28:68, and the Most High shall bring you into Egypt again, another time. How? With ships. We didn't go from the land of Israel to Egypt on no ship. We came over here in America. They came over here in America. Brought us over here. By the way, word I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. Where Moses was speaking to us, we ain't seen our homeland again. And there, when you go on these ships, in this new Egypt, this new captivity, slavery, and bondage, you're going to be sold unto your enemies for bond men, and slave women, bond women. And no man shall buy you. No man going to redeem us. That's what that means. From the captivity that the Most High put us in. Only the Most High gonna redeem us. 2 Esdras 15 and 12. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. You know, Most High is punishing this place. And those that are on this land, in this land, or the modern day Egypt. I mean, come on. Let me see something. You know, tell you a picture worth 1,000 words, right? Let's see. Let's look at something. Maybe, I don't know if yes I do. Yes I do. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Don't take a rocket science to figure this out. Look. Modern day Egypt, right? What do you see right here? This is a dollar bill. This is a dollar bill. See? It's a dollar bill. Right? It says the United States of America. $1. Let's look at the back of this dollar bill. Look right here. What do you see right here? What is that? What do you see them pyramids like that at? Tell me, please. Where you see the pyramids? Where you see that at? In where? Egypt. In Egypt. See it right there? Take a dollar bill out of your pocket and look at it. This is modern day Egypt, y'all. Spiritually, Sodom and Egypt. Now you know that what they will be doing. And you can see it. And the Most High see it. He already prophesied how it's gonna be. Now let's go into this famine. Verse 13. They shall till the ground. They that till the ground shall mourn. They that's planting crops, so they're gonna mourn. For their seed shall fail through the blasting and hail, and with a fearful consolation. You know, the crops not gonna be growing right now. They saying the grasshoppers are just eating up everything. And the ground in a few states that were very popular in plants, growing food and fruits and so forth, the ground is not yielding its fruits. Listen. Woe, destruction to the world. Hear that? Woe, mean destruction to the world. And them that dwell therein. We in the world. Saying destruction to those that's in this world. We already know Revelation 12:12 said the devil know we got a short time. He said, woe to the world. Woe to those that's on the earth and those in the sea. But the devil know he have a short time coming down with much wrath. Listen. Woe, destruction to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. The sword and destruction draw near. And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. This is war. This is war. One people standing up to fight against another with swords in their hands. Mind their swords, guns. Everybody gonna be strapped. Everybody's strapped right now. Got guns. And they're gonna stand up to fight against another. But there shall be sedition among men, rioting, and invading one another. Invading one another mean they coming up in the house. You don't come in the houses. I hope you have your spirit right for this time. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. They ain't gonna regard no authoritative figure at all. From the king, from the president on down to police officers and security guards. Nobody got no power. Listen, they shall not regard their kings nor princes. In the course of their actions shall stand in their power. The people outnumber any military or anything they have. I mean, everybody's strapped. That's why nobody coming over here messing with America. Everybody got guns. You say we got 400% more guns since George Floyd. So yeah, we ain't just going down like that. It say, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. You're going to desire to go into a city, and you ain't going to be able to go into that city. What is that? That's martial law. Straight up. They shutting the cities down. You're going to desire to go to a city and not going to be able. Martial law at hand. For because of their pride, see that pride keep coming up, don't it? I'm all that. I think I'm all that. Because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. Oh yeah. America is a very prideful place. And those here. That's why the Most High hate a poor man that's prideful. And a poor woman that's prideful. The hell you gonna be prideful about? You ain't got nothing. Or you look, try to make it. We just trying to make it. What you prideful about? Think about it. Especially our people be real conceited. For because of their pride, and you know Esau got the most pride of all. And it just twinkled down because you call yourself an Israelite, but you still a Gentile. You no different than you profane, like he said, like Esau's profane, you profane just like him. When you don't do what the Most High say do. And you join it to them, you're gonna fall by the sword. Point blank. All you that's look, I ain't gotta just say it. I'm saying things that I can bring forth in the scriptures. It's telling you. And we're in those times right now. That's why it's time for us to get ourselves together. Isaiah 13 and 14. And it shall be as a chase roe. It's gonna be like a chased deer. They're gonna be like a chased deer. And as a sheep that no man taketh up. Most I say he ain't hold his tongue no more. He gonna bring forth these prophecies. They're gonna be as a chased deer. And as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people. And flee every one into his own land. You hear that? They get up out of here. Where we going? We ain't got no land to flee to. Ain't nobody ever said come home. From Africa or nowhere else. So we're going to be right here. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through. You hear that? Everyone that's found going to be thrust through. This prophecy. But listen to you Israelites. And everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. So you can look at, oh, well, I'm not around them at all. But if you had the same mindset, you a sinner, you're going to fall too. We not doing what's right. Amos 9 and 10. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword. He just said they're going to die by the sword. Join unto them. That's why I say, come out of her, my people. Come out of that mindset that you receive not of her plagues. Just wait a minute, let me read it. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword. Listen. Which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. Evil coming for you because you draw evil to you. Most High is all righteous. There is no evil in the Most High. It's just he know where we at. That's why he said don't eat of what? The tree of the knowledge of good and evil. So when you do evil, you draw evil to you. You can't look for the Most High to be there for you. You dealing with the devil? Come on. That's why the Most High said this. Revelation 18 and 4. Just to show you that it's a mindset. It's not just come out of her, because some of us can't leave. We're not going to be able to leave America and go somewhere else. But some of us going to be protected. All praise to the Most High. I'll show myself other side. Listen, Revelation 18 and 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people. Israelites, come out of the mindset of the way the power of this world would have you to think, to be profane as we read about, as they are. Breaking the Most High's laws and commandments. That ye be not partakers of her sins. You hear that? That you be not partakers of her sins. And that ye receive not of her plagues. We talking about these plagues, there it is right there. Her plagues, plural. Oh, you think this is something? You what? For her sins have reached unto heaven. How she have broken the Most High's laws and how you have broken the Most High's laws. statute commandments, have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities. He remembered it. He ain't forgot. That's why I say he's going to smite this place. That's why I say Egypt going to mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague. Verse 12 of 2nd Esdras 15. And punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. See? Where you want to go. No matter where you want to go, I can take you somewhere else. It's going to be the same thing. This place is going to be destroyed. And the people that are sinners going to be destroyed too. If he's going to destroy his people that are sinners, what you think? He going to let you slide? No, you ain't sliding. So all of it comes down to, look, a little hope for those that are doing right. Lamentations 4:22. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion, O 12 tribes of Israel, 1/3, mind you. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. We're not going to captivity no more. This is the last captivity we got to go into. That's why I gave you Deuteronomy 28:68. Was coming on those ships and taking us off our land and putting on those ships and selling us somewhere and selling them to each other. This is the last time, baby. This is it. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity. Who? O daughter of Edom. Esau is the end of the world. 2nd Esdras 6 and 9. And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. He will discover thy sins. You're going to discover your sins. That's why I say the iniquities have reached into heaven. The Most High remembered her sins. It all goes together. Wherever you want to go, I can keep on going over and over and over again. Wherever you want to go, it's going to be the same thing. Name a prophet. They all speaking about the same thing. Destruction of this place. And those people that are sinners. Starting with us. Verse 18. It say, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Hear that? This prophecy. Say that because of the pride that's in America, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed. People's houses are going to be destroyed. And men shall be afraid. We're going to see how macho men are this time. Say, men going to be afraid. So what you think your women going to be doing? All you macho men. And I don't know what you would call macho women. But it say men going to be afraid. So how women going to be? Scared to death. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. Remember, they coming in the house with the modern day gun, but shall destroy their houses with the sword. There it is. You have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods, robbing people for what they have. Because of the lack of bread, because of the lack of food, famine. That's going to be on this land. No food. I'm telling you. Prepare yourself. You better be stocking up. There's no reason for you not to be ready. You hearing what's going to go down. But shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods. Rob them of what you have. Because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. A whole lot of hell in the streets, y'all. You think 4th of July or something, New Year's or something, wait till it's be bullets going off continually, flying everywhere, everybody fighting. That's what it's talking about. For the lack of food and great tribulation. Behold, said the Most High, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me. Hear that? You're going to call all these so-called leaders of these countries to reverence the Most High, which are from the rising of the sun, east, from the south, from the east and from Lebanon, the east to the south, to the east, to the north, to turn themselves one against another. Here we say, they're going to reverence him, but he's going to have them turn themselves one against another, fighting each other, and repay the things that they have done to them. You hear that? And repay the things that they have done to them. That's why I tell us in Obadiah, y'all talking about some reparations. Here go your reparations right here. The Most High just said he going to have them pay the things that they've done to us, right? Here go your reparation right here. Obadiah 17. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance. You know? Zion represents 12 tribes of Israel. And there shall be holiness, meaning those that going to keep the laws of the Most High, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. You know? They're going to repay what they've done to us. We're going to possess their possessions. Who is talking about? Go to verse 1. The vision of Obadiah, the prophet. Thus said the Most High power concerning Edom. Concerning Edom, the so-called white man. You see? So now, going back here to 2nd Esdras 15th chapter, it says, and repay the things that they have done to them. They're going to pay. They're going to have to pay. That's payback. Colossians 3:25. But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he have done. That's why he says they're gonna get payback. He's gonna repay them what they done to us. There is no respect to persons. And there is no respect to persons with the Most High. He don't care. You're not gonna get out of this. We didn't get out of it. We paid, everybody gotta pay. That's what his Bible's talking about. Galatians 6 and 7. Be not deceived. Don't be lied to. That's the devil's prime example. And men, like I say, men gonna be deceiving, gonna be seducing, worse and worse, right? Say, don't be deceived. The Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. So what you sowed, that's why the Most High said, 2 Esdras 15 and 20. Say, and repay the things that they have done to them. You see, you got to repay. They're going to have to pay back to something else, boy. And that's what they know. That's why they so, in their own way, afraid. But there's nothing you can do about it. We couldn't do nothing about it. Look, Numbers 14:18. The Most High is long suffering. He's been suffering a long time. And of great mercy, forgiving iniquity and transgression, and by no means, you know, by no means clearing the guilty. That's why I say repay you. What he's going to do? Visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation. There it is. So you come from slavery to now. Don't it add up? That's why he said, Isaiah 14:21. Isaiah 14:21. Said, prepare slaughter for his children. We said to the third, to the fourth generation. That's y'all that are living now. Prepare slaughter for his children. Why? For the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. Finish. Finish, man. That's why going back to the Apocrypha, 2 Esdras 15. Like I said, I can go on and on with that. But we're going to look at what it says here. It says, verse 21. Like as they do yet this day unto my chosen. Who's his chosen? Who's the Most High's chosen? Like they do this day unto my chosen. I mean, we should be able to relate to this. All the things that we see, what are they doing to us this day? To which they doing this to his chosen. They're doing this to us. Over and over again. Here we are. Most High's chosen people. Who's his chosen? Look at Isaiah 44:1. It said, "Yet now hear, O Jacob, hear, O Israel. Shema Yasharallah, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen." There it is. So Israel are the chosen. Israelites are the chosen of the Most High. So this is who he's talking about. And who he's talking to, he say in verse 21 of Isaiah 15, like as they do, yet this day unto my chosen, so will I do also. Hear that? Payback is something else. That's why I say you got to deal with the Most High on a lot of these things. As they done to us, so will I do also, and recompense in their bosom. Thus said the Most High power. Listen to what he's saying. My right hand shall not spare the sinners. Mashiach Yahushua is his right hand. He said he shall not spare the sinners. He's coming to judge and make war. And my sword shall not cease over them that shed innocent blood upon the earth. Look. Zechariah called it. Let's go to Zechariah 11:5. And we see our blood being just spilled on the ground, just flat lying on the ground, over and over again. Hands up, still be put to death. Running, instead of running them down, supposed to be in shape to run them down. You know, I no guns, I no weapons, just shoot them. Zechariah 11:5. That's why I say the blood of these righteous men are crying to the Most High, whose possessors slay them. And we in the so-called white man's hand, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves how? Not guilty. What's the verdict? Not guilty. And they that sell them, we were sold on auction blocks, say, blessed be the Most High, for I am rich through slavery. All those years of having us enslaved, now they rich, reaping all that money. But the Most High say he's going to make you repay. And their own shepherds, their own pork chop eating preachers, pity them not. Where they at on the front line? Where they at bringing forth this truth? Regardless. Where they at? Their own preachers have no pity on us. They just want to continue to get your money. Pass the plate. And Israel's so ignorant, they still doing it. Hammer the Bible say, talk to me. You can't, what you gonna do? Run your mouth and hold the Bible in your hand and regurgitate whatever you heard somebody say? You better learn the scriptures. You gotta understand to the precepts. Listen. The Most High is giving you this. You better adhere. 2 Corinthians 15. This is light to everyone. Nobody's excluded. He's 2 Corinthians 15:22. He said, my right hand shall not spare the sinners. You know? He said all the sinners of my people go die by the sword. He gonna kill us as the Israelites. He gonna kill all you nations. But he gonna save a remnant, because some of you gonna actually want this light. Hopefully you're gonna want it before it's too late. Because you say you're gonna be throwing your money at us trying to get this. No, it's gonna be too late then. You're gonna stay in your same wicked posture that you have right now. It's gonna be too late. My right hand shall not spare the sinners. My Shekhem Shai ain't gonna, he's his right hand. Look. He's his right hand. That right hand, y'all. He already called the destroyer. He already know how to take care of business. Believe this. He already know how to take care of you. He's already experienced. Look here. Go to Acts, the 2nd chapter, verse 33. Well, let's read verse 32 so you know it's talking about a Mashiach Yahushua.